Have been misled. We're actually not here to roast this man and this man. We're actually here trying to set a world record for the largest gathering of unemployed, starving alcoholics. And I think that we're off to a good start, judging by the faces. So, thank you. But no, we are here to roast Chris Bolten and Timothy Blane Francis. Goes by many names. And for those of you who don't know Blane and Bolten, if you were to take the alcoholism of the Adair brothers, who are not in this room, the alcoholism of the Adair brothers, the drug habits of Brad Flappan, the eccentric personality of Kimberly Francis, who is not here, and the I'm always right mentality of Marshall Cheek, well, you'd have Mike Greenwood, but... Alright, but anyways, Blane is a cool, calm, and collected guy. So, I mean, I'm praying for the day that I just see him have a selfish, freak out, irrational outburst where he shouts and curses humanity for being so unfair and dumb. And I'm also praying for the day that Bolten doesn't do that. But Blane and I have become good friends over the last year or so. He's told me countless tips about how to live a peaceful, meaningful life. He's told me stories about where he's been, where he's going, all the beautiful things he wants to teach his children. One of these days, I swear, I'll actually get the chance to speak during one of our conversations. I mean, seriously, this man talks more than anyone in this room combined, I can guarantee that. We're actually going to start this event by having Blane say a few words to kick us off, but as you all know, a few words from Blane can take a fucking year to get through.
Good, time for Kimberly to come.
All right. Is there any man alive who appreciates the sound of his own voice more than this man? And the answer would be yes, it would be this man.
I saw that one coming a mile away.
The last time Blane told a story that lasted less than 2 weeks, Bolten held a job that lasted more than 2 weeks. I think it was back in '99 when Tank was still fat and Sean still had nothing interesting to add to a conversation. Alright, but enough of me, said no one. Let's get this started. Our first roaster is Brad Flappan, aka Tank. And just want to say a couple things about Tank real fast. He is a Jewish bastard. In all honesty, you're a Jewish bastard. And I want to, these are a couple jokes I stole directly from the internet, so bear with me. I put my worst ones first, that's how it goes. Tank is so cheap, you can't even pay attention. Tank is so cheap, he wrestles squirrels for acorns. Oh, that's cute. Tank is so cheap, he actually got mad at a gumball machine for not accepting coupons. But a funny story, we went to the gas station one night and he bought one of those $2 microwavable chicken sandwiches. We got home, he cooks it, eats it, the whole fucking thing. And then he looks at the back of the wrapper. On the back of the wrapper it said, if you are not 100% satisfied with our product, feel free to return this package for a full refund. And I don't even need to finish the rest of the story. You guys already know how it ends. But Tank, he thinks he's black. I mean, honestly, with his Air Jordans, with his fucking hip-hop references, with the desire to fuck strippers. Tank, you're not black, okay? You're not Bolten's liver, okay? I don't know. Oh, this joke doesn't work because Shane's not.
He does for it. You can still make it.
I don't know what the I don't know what the greater wonder of measurement is: the gigantic size of Tank's ego, or the minuscule size of Shane's testicles. And that's a steroid joke, Sean. I know you know nothing about that. But I'm happy Tank is here. Seriously, I'm happy Beej is here. Where's Beej?
Right here.
Beej,
getting beer.
Like a real life
Hi, Kelly.
I mean, seriously, Beej is the before. Beej is the before, and Tank is the way fucking before. All right, but anyways, all right. So everyone, welcome Tank. Brad Flappan to the microphone.
Are we recording this? That's a
Yes.
really good point. We're going to record after you go. There it is.
Yeah. Did we miss that?
Mike.
Blane gonna cut out
Mike,
the
did
we did a soundboard, it's right now.
Take two, Xenos.
Watch out for Taylor's dog. Hold on, don't start yet. Please don't. Just start. Alright. My hand's on the camera.
Action.
I have to imagine Urban for some reason, as obviously because Taylor trained the dog to hurt you because she couldn't do it herself.
Talking to the mic. Use the microphone.
Your own girlfriend
Did that, Can you even imagine what everybody else here thinks of you? Cheers. Time to get this roast started. It may not be considered a roast when I'm done, but more of a 1947 Nazi Germany Jew oven. That joke wasn't racist because I am Jewish. I told this joke every single day. Hi, my name is Brad Flappan, and some of you know me as Tank. Maybe the focus of many of your jokes, but I have the good I have the good fortune of going first. You could call me a fat delusional Jew and make fun of me about wanting to be called by my birth name, but one of you please be original and funny in doing so, okay? No. Marshall sure loves a suck cock. I wrote a lot of jokes, and a lot of them seem too mean and personal. To say so, I have consolidated my time slot to what I have. You will fucking sit here and
Might just try to talk over.
shut up like this, and I told you, you would just sit here. My bitches like it. Let's get this all started, and I apologize in advance if any of you feel I've gone too far or crossed the line. This is being done out of love for our roastees, Blaine and Chris, who were born one day apart, decided to have a birthday roast 2 weeks later. Everyone was applaud them for getting this together. Woo! Applaud. Alright. Ryan, or should I say Mel Gibson?
Nice.
You are a narcissistic psychopath, consistently insanely full of alcohol, and rage and alcohol. You drink so much that when you pass out, we let homeless people in your apartment to siphon alcohol blood out of your loose asshole. Why do you have a loose asshole? Because that person you live with has been fucking on the ass every night. Chelsea. Nobody cares about you. Ryan. You hate people of all ages, race, ethnicity, and religion. Can I find you a therapist after this? And do the world a favor. Ryan and I did insanity workout together for 2 days. I did at least. Ryan just threw up and laid on the floor for 15. Sheep, just go ahead and keep drinking so you can die faster. Marshall, you faggot, cocksucking tomboy. Blasted me for saying the word faggot in the past, and then called me one a few days ago. You have called me fat when you recently dropped below 300 pounds. Do you have fat in your brain, or are you just retarded? You can't call somebody fat once you reach 300 pounds. When you reach that number, you embody everything that fat represents. You fat fuck. Look at me. I'm a little overweight, but you are Moby Dick and the trailer that pulled the whale out of the ocean. Calling me a fat faggot and acting as self-righteous as you do, I bet you used to love to stick those little thermometers up your ass when you were a little kid. Even the ones meant for people's mouths. I imagine your parents told you over and over, Marshall, that is not for your ass. You refused to listen to them. After that, they called you a cocksucker, and this is why you're so sensitive to the issue. Joey, you're not here, but you're a clingy, clicky, judgmental, wap-dago bastard. You drink with your eyes closed 6 nights a week. Do you remember that time when, let's call her Sarah, peed on your passed out corpse? Roasted. Let's see here. Jack, thank you for making it out of the cave and showing up. Let's see here. That's it. Blaine. Being that we are one, making fun of you would just be making fun of myself, so I'm just going to kiss your feet, being that you're obviously God or something. Just kidding. How are you in the house and car payments doing? Does it bother you knowing what you know that you have directly chosen to enslave yourself? I was going to do a joke about having a threesome with your children, but then I realized that is a sensitive issue and why Chris doesn't live with you any longer.
Nobody can roast me better now.
Nicole, I forgot about what Chris did to you also.
She doesn't know.
Oh,
Chris, you spazzy, tweaker, quarter Jew.
One more word.
Can you ever just relax? Relax! I'm not talking about putting yourself in situations where other guys jack off in your face.
It's actually happened, parents.
Nor am I talking about...
I woke up and ran.
Now we're talking about
Yeah, right,
pass
your mouth
out
was
right
open.
now. You can't pass out. That's not relaxing.
I'm on crack, sorry.
Anyone who locks themselves in the room, in their room, and masturbates all day with Adderall has a few screws loose in their dome. I'm amazed by your delusion of telling other people what they think, as if you know what they think better than they do. You also seem to have a knack for speaking up for everybody. Newsflash! Nobody drinks as much alcohol and consumes as much Adderall as you do. Who does do those things should claim to think the same as other people, let alone continue to breathe the same air. How can you say you are just a quarter Jew? You're about the most selfish, conniving user of people that I know. Is that not the real definition of being a Jew? You, my friend, make more Goldman.
I got that from him.
You, my friend, make more Goldman look cool. Or Goldman.
Family Guy.
Family Guy. There you go.
Beavers.
I get it. More. Do you remember creating an alter reality where nobody or thing exists and everyone and thing you have ever known was just a story? Here's a story for you. One time, this scrawny homeless man named Chris ran into another scrawny homeless person. Her name was Martha. She was about 55 years old. Martha liked to talk to her imaginary friends. Chris felt as though Martha had something that Chris lacked, so he raped her old, wrinkly, saggy body while she talked to her imaginary friends through the whole thing. It was at that point where Chris realized that I am not real and this is all in his head.
All right, yeah.